Hello there, guys, girls, gamers. My name is GenuineParts, and we are back in Bionic Heart 2. I'm sorry. We left off here on Mars with Sarah Masters. And okay, let's start again. Hello there, guys, girls, gamers, everyone. My name is GenuineParts, and we are back in Bionic Heart 2. We left off here on Mars in a research facility with Sarah Masters, where she develops like a bioweapon that replaces your lung tissue with mechanic stuff and nanobots. Okay, really it was time someone took matters in their own hands and gave us the chance to leave all that behind. Us. That's interesting. You speak of this colony as though it were inhabited by only a group of people, yet we are all ethnically diverse. What unites us is our common understanding of what makes a perfect society, one without greed, without envy, one which no one is dependent on the charity of others, where people can live by the sweat of their brow. Would you kindly? Reminds me a little bit of BioShock there. Or wouldn't you agree that the best thing about Mars is that no one forces you to share a wealth with unworthy people? Yep, that just gives me a rapture. You know, it's a little bit of rapture feeling. I'm beginning to understand the way she's thinking. By the way, no offense meant towards your wife. I'm certain you chose her from amongst the finest on Earth. Oh yes, Helen, everything would be easier without Helen. Well, why didn't you leave her behind? Prick. I wish Tanya were here instead. Through Tanya would be even more trouble. You know, you've hit a bit of a sore spot there. Eleanor is certainly an interesting woman, and we've known each other for quite some time. But there's someone else I would have much rather married. Oh my, then why? That other woman, I could have never taken her with me to Mars. Tanya would have been exposed at the first metal scanner. She was so unfit for our society. If I could have made it possible, I would have brought her, but that was not an option. So you married Eleanor to make it clear that other woman that she couldn't be together with you? Not quite, but that's a rather private matter. I understand. Oh, by the way, sorry for bringing this topic up again. Huh? Eleanor, I still need to examine her sometime in the next few days. Do you think you could arrange that she's at home? Just give me a call and I see that you meet with her. Good. She stands up and nods at me. And let's talk again over the holo. I will, as soon as there's something new for me. Goodbye, Mr. Walker. Goodbye, Miss Masters. Sarah turns and leaves me alone in the booth. Well, back to Lucas Walker's research. Wait. Sarah forgot to log out of her account. Her search, all the data on the virus she's constructed. It's still accessible. I can see all of it. And I can still do whatever I want with this data. Do I, or... Copy the data to Lucas Walker's account? Yeah. This is too important to leave behind. I need to have access to the virus details too. A few quick comments, everything is copied into the personal account of Lucas Walker. Then I log her off. And now I get into Lucas Walker's private file. Good thing Sarah gave me the password, the first line of Shakespeare's 18th sonnet. Let's see. Shall I come... Huh? What's going on here? Why is the password length limited to 11 characters? Did Sarah give me a wrong password? And if she did, was it a test to find out if I'm really Lucas Walker? Tanya. Tanya, you one smart woman, asking Luke to give you both his and Helen's key cards was the best idea you've had in a long time. And she got dressed. So this is your friend's place. This is Helen's place. And she won't object you with living with her. This place seems rather small. Well, if she knew, she'd probably object, but she's on an extended trip right now. She won't be back until I'm gone again. Or rather, she can't come back as long as I haven't stopped Nanotech from chasing me. Alright then, but I don't want to hear any complaints from her. There won't be any. So what's next? What are your next steps? Good question. I know who's behind all this, but there's no way to touch him directly. You're talking about Mr. Meyer, aren't you? Who else? I could try to find some stains on his vest. You won't find any. He controls the police. He's pretty much untouchable. He'll make sure that all the skeletons in his closet are kept secret. Which means there would be people who know about said skeletons. I doubt it. Meyer would demand to have all that information deleted. Caroline, deleted. If you knew secrets that were potentially worth a fortune as blackmail, would you just delete them? Or rather, if you were a government official willing to take money from someone like Mr. Meyer, would you be above trying to keep some of his dirty laundry just in case he really needed it? I don't know. Most of the people Meyer bribes would probably consider him too important an ally to betray him. Most of them, but not all of them. Maybe you do have something. This could really be worth investigating. Then that will be what Rob and I will do over the next few days. Be careful with Julia, though. I don't think she'll like what you did to her. She'll have a lot to explaining to do first. There aren't any robots in the police force. LS17 for LS16. Tina, are you there? LS16, what's up, Rob? Tina, we have a problem. Our detainee seems to have gotten away. What? How? She broke through the doors of the van. She broke out of an armored van? Quite violently, so I'm afraid. The door flew 10 feet. That's bad news. That's a good deal above my power level. Tanya, is that you? It is. Even worse news is that now we have no proof of what's happened, or that Agent Storm is actually some sort of robot. You're right, all she has to do is show up tomorrow and deny anything happened today. You'd better take care of yourselves. I doubt she'll leave it at a mere denial. Thanks for the heads up. Stop being so sarcastic, Rob. I'll meet you at the station in a few minutes, okay? Fine with me, LS17 out. Looks like you two will have a bit of a problem. We'll survive worse. Make sure you're alright yourself. I'll do my best, and thanks again for the help. You're welcome. And there she goes again. I'm back on my own. Time to start thinking about my own safety. First and foremost, I need to keep a low profile. Helen's neighbors have seen me before, and though I'm rather sure no one saw me coming in just now, they may wonder what I'm doing here without Helen. There's two ways I could handle this. One would be to be as quiet and careful as possible, make sure no one knows that somebody lives here at the moment, and if someone finds out, get rid of that person. The second way would be to introduce myself to the neighbors as a friend of Helen's and to tell everyone I'm minding her home while she's on vacation. It means I wouldn't have to harm anybody, but there were people who could describe me in case somebody comes asking to me. Both solutions are hardly optimal, but I can't think of any others. I don't think being allowed to know, and if anyone does notice me, I know what to do. Yeah. And now that I've decided on this, it's time for the important part. Recharge. What do I do about Nanotech and Maya? The obvious solution would be break in, steal some sort of damning information, and then find someone who can make that public. But that would be tough, considering that Maya controls the media. I doubt there will be any station willing to pick up the news. Maybe steal something incriminating and put it into the hands of one of Maya's enemies? He's rich, powerful, and an asshole, so he sure have to more than a few animals. Probably... I can't talk. Probably rival corporations or something like that. But, nah. I can't trust another corporation. How can I be sure they're not just as bad as Nanotech? How can I be sure they won't just try to sell everything back to Maya, including me? I could wait and see what Tina and Robert come up with. Maybe they can dig up some help. But even if they do, how are we going to make it public? In the police force, everything will be just swept under the rug, as always. I need to find help. I need someone who has a way of making Maya's villainy known. Someone who can get a media channel under his control and spread the muck I can find on Maya. I need a hacker. The guys who made the fake IDs for Luke, Helen, and Tom, maybe they can get in touch with someone who can help. They seemed like the right kind of crowd for that. Alright then, I know what I'll be doing, but before that, time to recharge before my power cell runs out again. It was uncomfortable enough the first time. I wouldn't want a second. And after that, let's get out of here without anybody seeing me. Act 3, access granted! How long have I been recording for? Damn! Give me a second. Why would this woman give me a wrong password? She had no reason to distrust me, let alone test me in any way. She seemed really eager to get to know Lucas Walker, and I doubt it just because of my charming personality. If only I had a way to ask her about this again. Not that it's no good. Even if she isn't suspecting anything right now, that would be sure to make me look suspicious. What do I do now? I know my Shakespeare quite well. I could probably even remember the full text of the 18th sonnet if I tried, but only need 10 letters from it, and they could be any 10 letters. Maybe the first letter of each line? No, that's not possible. Sonnets have 14 lines. Maybe if I replace each letter with its position in the alphabet and then add up all the numbers, but that couldn't possibly produce a 10-digit number. I can't even be sure Lucas Walker would have used all 10 characters of his possible password. Damn, I'm no good at codes and stuff like that. I was never interested in mathematical puzzles and the like. Tom is much better at these things. Wait, Tom? I'm sure these terminals, yes, they do have a communicator function. All I need to do is call my own address. Tom should be there. I doubt he'd leave the flat much, not when he could risk running into Von Augenthaler's girlfriend. Okay, let's see. Lucas Walker. There it is. That's his entry. Now choose request communication and... Tom sure is talking his time. Is this the right button? Hi, sure is. Hi, Luke. Oh, yes, there he is. Hello, Luke. Hi, Helen. Tom's over here there with you? Yep, he is. See. Okay, this is apparently your screen. What? Who do you think this is? Huh? Are you two having fun? Sure, I'm helping Tom with his flirting skills. That's nice. Wait, what? Oh, don't make a fuss about it. You know Tom needs some help. He's terrible with women. It isn't exactly boosting my confidence to hear you say stuff like this. She's always like that, Tom. Never considers the feelings of other people. Look, that was an awful thing to say. As awful as trying to make me jealous of my best friend. Just get Tom on the line and leave us alone, will you? As you wish. Here's all yours. Luke, I need a favor from you. A favor? I'm having trouble with a password here. You're good with computers? Yes, but I doubt I can help you hack a system from here. I would need remote access. I don't need you to hack anything. Just a password to Lucas Walker's private files. How am I supposed to know that? Well, the password is supposed to be, shall I compare tea to a summer's day? Ooh, what? Shall I compare tea to a summer's day? That's the first line of Shakespeare's 18th sonnet. Well, if that's the password, just type it in, or say it aloud if it's a voice-activated system. I'm afraid that doesn't work. It's a typed password, but with a maximum length of 11 characters. Wasn't it 10? In what language? What language? Well, the keyboard setup is basic English, but it can be switched to any other language, even Chinese and other stuff. Have you tried translating the line to Chinese? No. In Chinese and a few other languages, one character can be an entire word, not just a letter, so the entire first line could have 11 characters then. Doesn't sound right to me. Lucas Walker was a nanotech specialist like me, not a linguist, and his flat doesn't look like much as he was a fan of a specific foreign culture. What is that in the background, huh? Maybe it's much easier. Have you tried using the first letter of each word in a line? The first letter of, what was the line again? Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? SICTTASD. Sounds good, or not? Damn. Doesn't work, Tom. Right, it's only 8 letters, not 11 too. And thinking about it, a code made up of only letters could be a little too easy to crack. What do you mean? Most codes like that use at least letters and numbers. That increases the number of possible combinations quite a bit. So there could be numbers in the code? Yeah, but I don't see how one could logically translate any of these words into a number. The code must still be easy to remember. Oh wait. You said it was the first line of Shakespeare's 18th sonnet? Yes. There we have our number, 18. Huh? Type in the code again, but this time add the number 18 to the end. Oh, I see. That still fits within 11 characters. Let's try that. TTSD 18. Damn, still not correct. Sorry, Tom, still not right. Damn, what am I overlooking? No idea. Are there any other ways of making one of those codes more secure? Sure, you could mix both capital letters and small letters. So in a phrase, if a word starts with a capital letter... Hold on a second. Are they going through... Lucas Black has apparently, in the year 2020 whatever, has not yet ever used a password. I'm sorry, what? Uppercase, lowercase, numbers? This is not something you need help for. He is he's a programmer, he's a nanotech specialist, and he cannot figure out that stuff like, first letter of the whole thing and adding 18 to the end and uppercase and lowercase. I'm not sure. What the heck is this doing in this game? What? And he's not a fan of foreign culture? Then in the background, I guess it's Japanese characters, not Chinese. Yeah, it's Japanese. They're more rounded. You know what? I'm saving the progress and I'm taking a break now and drink my brains away so I can play this game some more. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.